Hi from the other world, Moldiar here. So, 2 days took me. Uh, I started the sentence very badly. For the last 2 days, I was on a game jam that was organized here in my vicinity. It wasn't sponsored or coordinated by the Global Game Jam, but it was a game jam nonetheless, and it was organized in an organized space. We got together. If anyone took part in any local game jam, he knows how it works. But we created a game which will be available on itch soon. We will just do small adjustments here and there and change the language of the whole game because we did it for the audience of the game jam. And we weren't sure if everyone is on the same page in the terms of English using. So we just rolled with it and decided, yeah, let's use Polish and get done with it. Anyway, soon there will be this game available on itch. I will add it to the description. Probably here, I don't know. I will make a separate stream, yeah, or video, I don't know. I never did videos actually. But anyway, I will do a separate thing for this game probably. It is a small game. It took only 30 hours for 3 people to do, so don't expect much. It is a VR game, a cardboard VR game. If you have a cardboard, you slot in your Android device and you're done. And you can play. All rules will be described inside the game and on the page where you will be able to download, so try it. I encourage you. And if you got to this video because you found the game first, congratulations, you found one of the 3 creators, and the other 2 aren't streaming stuff, so hi there. So, that's an update for me because I mentioned that I might go to that game jam. And this might was because I was on the reserve list. If someone wouldn't show up or didn't take a space, I would go into his place. And it just so happened that no one from the reserve list, literally no one came except me. So I was the only reserve guy for the game jam. Therefore, it looked like this. I got there. Are there slots? If anyone doesn't come, then no. And then those guys say, "Hey, you know what? Our friend will be working from home with us. We will have a free people team." Oh, by the way, there was this restriction that only 3 people could be in a team. So we will be a free people team, but our friend will be working from home. And the guys that organized this whole event were like, "Yeah, one slot open. Sure, come in." And that's how I got in from the reserve list as the only one who came. So it was a fun experience and it boosted my morale up very high. I was very happy with that. By the way, I will tweak a little bit Dodger off camera or on a stream separately, like maybe tomorrow in 2 days, something like that. I don't want to be too far away in time. I still didn't got to the build yet because I was too busy with the game jam. And today is a Monday and a working day, so there was no chance for me to actually get to the point where I could do the build and put it on itch and then prepare everything for you to download, look at, and be happy. Yeah, I will do first a stream with adding music and stuff, and then let the build go on itch. This is what I'm going to do. So, but today is something different. I'm going along one hit after another by doing the next game. Another classic small game, which isn't complicated at all. We'll be doing memory. If I have to describe to anyone what the rules are of memory, then I will be surprised. Memory is as old as board games are. You have just a set of cards, pairs of cards, and each pair has to be paired to itself, but you don't see what are the symbols on the cards. They are all with their suit up, with their sweet suit. I can't tell the difference how it is pronounced. So you need to reveal one card and another one, and if they are of the same type, you place them on the side as revealed. And if you reveal all cards, you win. Of course, you have a set amount of approaches. Like if you fail, for example, 5 times in revealing how many cards there are paired, then you lose. That's it. I will tweak the difficulty a little bit, and I will probably do many suits of those cards, many symbols for those cards. Therefore, yeah, this will be how I will do it. And by the way, even though this will be a 2D game, the flipping will be 3D. The cards themselves will be cards, physical 3D objects. Yeah, I think that will be pretty good. So, without further ado, let's try that. End of the vlog. We have Unity here. I have already set up to the new project, LMA CG Memory. Let's make a classic game. But before that, as always, PaintNet graphics stuff. We will not be working too much on the symbols. I will just go with some basic shapes and colors that come to my mind. I will not like Uno it, like red triangle, green triangle, yellow triangle, and now pairing them strangely. Simple symbols. That's it. So I don't know what I did. I don't know what I actually did activate. Anyway, so here it is. So we will want our suits of cards to be, let's say, a 3x4, like 3 here and 4 in height. That would be pretty cool. Therefore, actually, yeah, this proportion will be good, but instead I will make this 600, 800, and now the proportions will be 128 to 96. I like that. And I did something wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I did something wrong. Oh, anyway, I was thinking about screens 4:3 ratio and probably got off track because of that. So each of our symbols will be on a different layer. But first of all, let's make the suit of all cards, of all of them. So we want something nice for our game. So let's go with some basic shapes. Let's make it like this. Cool. Let's make, actually around it will be better. Oh, it rounded up. I like that. Let's make the corners a little bit smaller. Like, yeah, a 5. This is perfect. This is really good. And now everything that is not in the corner will be alpha. Therefore, let's, oh, I need to create a new palette. So let's go to my default one. Let's choose this as my side. Cool. I need to get close to each corner because I don't want to do stupid mistakes because of distance. Hi there. I like how symmetrical that got. Remembering that shift allows you to scroll left and right, and the normal wheel allows you to scroll up and down, is pretty helpful. So this is our default. Now let's create a new layer for our suit. Now the suit will be having a similar shape, but this time we will go from this corner like this here to this and change the color to black. Nice. Okay. This will be our basic look. Now what I want to do is, additionally to that, add some black lines here on all corners actually. Those little squares like this. And add some 3D to this back of the card by using this. I will go with 75 and fill in. Actually, I need to. I will not do that yet. I will do this, but I will duplicate that layer because the outside will be like this. Did it work? Oh, no, it didn't. Cool. Now, this here space will be in the middle between 100 and 75. So this will be like 87. And this will be 100. While this, on the other hand, will be having the same color here, but stop changing the color now. But the sides here will have 75. So this will create like this illusion that one card is inside and the other side is outside. So this will be the back. Let's get over this idea here. And I will move this back to the top here because when I will export it, all layers will become visible and will override each other. Therefore, that one that is lower, the inside, will be visible. Let's rename that to suit. And this will be inside. I don't recall how cards are named on both sides. I just remember that the back is the suit or suite. I don't know. I don't really know. So we don't want a gray like this. We want, oh, by the way, I will use now the multiplying option to actually get somewhere. So I want for that to go like this. I want a 45-degree angle from this side to this. Okay. Now, the same applies here. Oh, I don't have any images now. like this, which is pretty rad. Now, let's say I want to go, yeah, let's select all of this. Bad idea. Actually, yeah, good idea, because now I can do this. Copy this. Actually, no, cut it out. Cut it out totally. Another layer. Paste it. And then paste it again. But this time, we will go like this. Now I will be able to add this part that is missing and delete this part which is an excess, like this. Now I can select all of them again, copy them, paste. And now move this whole family here. And just remove the excess here. Like this. And we're getting somewhere here. Now, let's select all of those again and paste them. I don't know what happened. Let's paste them again. But this time, since we have all of them already defined, we can safely go like this. Take the rubber and just clean up all of the excess. Like this. Now, I will do it the simple way. And just paste that here on a different layer. Like this, done. And now merge those together, and now we have the basic look of the suit. Now what I want to do is add a coloring inside those vertical lines. And this coloring will be lighter than the one I'm using right now by 10, 11. Let's fill in the blanks. Oh, by the way, I need to merge that. Like this. We can go crazy with that. Now, I will select all the red and just cut it out. Add a new layer and paste it here. Why? Because now I can simply go and change the color. On a whim. I will not move the red, or rather I will. Oh my. Nope, that wasn't what I was looking for. Oh, that was what I was looking for. Now I can create as many colored suits as I want by simply changing this and also this. This is my first possibility here. Next up around that is the thing I want in the middle. So let me just add a letter here. M. Why M? You can say M like memory or Moldiar or any other way. This would look pretty good. Oh, this is perfect. Now, 48 will be the perfect size. Like this. Let's make it bold. And let's change the color to golden. Yeah. This is yellow, but everything on red is golden. So here we have it. This is our basic suit, but it's not finished yet. Because now, what I want to do is select all, copy that, create a new layer, paste it. Now, this layer here, I will use an effect on it. Like this. This will be good. And now the M itself, I will now play with its color. But this time I will just override it. Now, golden color is pretty yellow. Pretty yellow. And I think that that is actually enough. I just removed the red from the color and I was happy. Cool. So now we have our suit, which can be any color now. But that's not all still. I will add like some adornments here on the top and the bottom of the card. And those adornments will look like this. They will all be golden. So let me just create something like this. No, that would look bad, like this. That would be better, but still no cigar. Maybe something like this. Yeah, that. Nah. I pretty much goofed that. Like this, like this, like this. Yeah, I know what I want to do now. I have the idea. So the idea is to create those here as straight lines. No, as I'll use the line drawer. Yeah, it will be like this. And it will be like this. Yeah, something along those lines. Now, let's try that. Let's actually see if we are able to create something out of this. Okay, here and here, and actually we got somewhere. It's not perfect, but actually in the world, what is perfect? So now we have an decent adornment, I'd say. Copy that, paste. Let's flip it. So, yeah. This looks good. Let's merge those together. Select all. And on a different layer, paste them. Let's move this up here and this down here. And now I can safely take the M lower because I know how far it is from both sides, from top and bottom. But this isn't all. Now I want to merge those two together again. And now both of those will have also this effect. On a second layer. Let's select all, copy, new layer, paste. Now this layer here as the background. Will be having the same effect. Now I can merge everything that needs to be merged. I can now safely move you down a few pixels like this, and even to the side 1 pixel, and it looks perfect. I can merge those two together, and now I can merge everything together. And this is the suit of our card. And now I will simply save that to our memory folder as a PNG file. Memory card suit red. I'll need to save this as a memory card save because I don't want to lose that. Now let's change the color of this to blue. PNG file, select this, and rename to blue. Yes, do that. Now let's select again this suit here. Let's change it to green. Yeah, it is actually... Oh, we're playing with the colors now. Okay. Let's change it to green. Let's save that. PNG. Save. And yeah. I don't know what that would be. The last color I want to create is for the edgy ones. And that would be without color at all. So the edgy kids have their own suit. And now save that. Gray. PNG. Save. So we have 4 suits of cards and we have a method to create more suits on demand. Now I will move those components down here. And now we have the inside. So let's create some basic shapes for a memory game. And I want the shapes to be really simple. Let's go with this. Let's make it a 5 in being fat. So let's use the simply filled in colors. And now let's go with a triangle. Yeah, this will be good. Yeah. Let's create a new layer and hide this one. Let's go with another shape, a simple circle. Orange circle, because why not? New layer, hide this one. Let's create diamond. And this diamond will be blue. Yeah, like this. New layer. Let's create a star. Like this. The star will be green. I'm purposefully avoiding red. Red is pretty aggressive as a symbol color. So I need a... Oh yes, the heart. The heart will be red. This will be pretty cool. Oh, the green heart is making me feel those feels that I almost forgot from Undertale. That was an awesome game. And I hope there won't be a second part, a sequel to that. This will be Violet, because why not? Let's hide that. Now, we need to set an amount of symbols which multiplied by 2 gives an array of 3 by 4, so 12 cards of 6 symbols, and we are home. We actually have now 6 symbols, but the next 4 and 4 will need 8. Yes, 8. So I have now 6, I make now a 7th one. This symbol actually will be rotated for my own needs. Like this, cool. And it will be pinkish. And now the last symbol to have a 4 by 4. Oh, actually breaking a sweat here. No, a cog will not be as good, but yeah, a shield. A shield will be enough. and the shield will be cyan. Wow, this is right. This is hitting my eyes pretty badly. Actually, I'll just go ahead and make it more shield-like, more like this as a banner symbol. And yeah, these are our cards right now. Now, what I want to do is set the inside of the card to have something as well. Because such a plain gray card would be pretty boring. Let me take a sip. So, the inside of the card will be, let me think for a moment. Hmm. This could actually work. Something like this. Stay with me on that thought. I'll actually cut that out to a different layer. Like this. Boom. Okay. That's a 1. Now let's create a new layer. And create a new shape like this. Let's move it here. Let's resize it like this. Okay. And this will be good. And now the last part. Your This is better. This is actually really better. Okay. For some reason, this isn't going to the end there. But I can work with that. Now I need to create another layer. Like this. Move you here. Like this. Like this. And move you down. Like this. And actually, I'll just copy you and paste you here. Just rotate you. Now, cut you out. Create a new layer, paste. Cool. So since we have all of those, now I can adjust how far they are reaching, especially those two here on the top and the bottom. So let's say I want to select those, and only those. Nice. Okay, like this. And actually copy that and paste it here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the difference is. right now, but I pretty done goofed. Copy. Now move you down here. One pixel to the left. And rotate you a bajillion degrees. Okay. Now we have something here. And this looks pretty good. Now let's say we want to see the heart. We want to see the thunder. And this is what I was looking for. This is actually a pretty good setup. Now I can set the colors of those four to whatever I want. Again. Like for example. What color isn't used yet? Green is used, a teal color. And a pretty dark at that color of teal. Or a very bright color. Yeah, something like that. Let's see, every color. Oh, I need to move you. No, not. I need to move you. One pixel to the left. Cool. Aren't you symmetric, actually? Actually, I don't care. The heart can be... Yeah, the heart is asymmetrical in regards to the card. Let's forget it. My OCD will kick in a moment and say, dude, it's asymmetrical. You should kill yourself. I'm pretty sure that will happen. Okay, this is the best I can do. Thunder. This is the most enjoyable thing to see right now because the thunder isn't symmetrical at all. It doesn't need to be. I can just lower it a little bit. Now show me the almost Triforce, them without two triangles. Let's move it down a notch. Let's select you. The circle of life. This will be painful. Let's make you smaller. Yes. Diamond. I have never seen a diamond in the flesh. Huh. Yeah, this will be good. So we adjusted every symbol. We have the inside of the card defined. And now we can proceed to create the cards. Each and every one of them. So save that. Yeah, actually, let's memory cards. Let's save that first. Yes. Now, memory card star. Cool. Save that. Diamond. Let me deselect everything. Save that. PNG. It would seem I started up Unity and I will probably don't even use it today. Graphics. Circle of life. Save. We have already three symbols. Save that. PNG. Triangle. Save that. A lightning. Yeah. I know that the lightning is pink, not yellow, and this will put a lot of people off. But that's the case, what I wanted to do. I wanted to make symbols where they are of strange colors. Only the heart is red. Because I wanted to use the red color, but nothing else was screaming at me. I want to be red. Cross. Yeah, cross. X marks the spot. Now, heart. And the last one, shield. And just so that it looks nice, I will save that again with the edgy suit. Now let's look at our cards. What we have here. We have our circle card, X, diamond, heart, lightning, shield, star, the blue suit, the edgy gray suit, the green suit, the red suit, and a triangle. And the temporary thumbnail. I swear it is a temporary thumbnail. I'm pretty sure I really done goofed. This stream is wow. I was talking for an hour to myself and I didn't notice it because I switched to a different screen. I'm blushing right now. I'm getting red. No matter. I wasn't coding today. I can show the graphics. Believe me, this is a temporary thumbnail. This thing here. But what we did today, I need to recap everything. We did cards. The circle card, cross card, diamond card, heart card, lightning card, shield card, the star card, the blue suit, the edge gray suit, the green suit, the red suit, and the triangle card. We did it with everything using those layers here in PaintNet. Let's hide this here. And now by just appearing stuff, we can set up every card we want. I am really sorry for what happened. I don't know how to make it up to you instead of just going on. So it was a fail. It was a fail. But we are making progress nonetheless on the game, which is more important than only seeing everything. Okay, you seeing stuff is the reason why I stream, so yeah, I'm blushing. Anyway, failing aside, we have done the cards. Let's import them. Let's create a folder. graphics. Let's select all our cards. Boom. Drag and drop. And here we have, oh, you can go away actually. Delete. Cool. Now let's create a folder for suits. And let's create a folder for cards. Now let's create a folder as well while we're at it for prefabs. I know where this folder is, don't worry. And the prefabs here, there will be only one prefab actually, which will be taking, which will have two sides to itself. So let's go here and create an empty object. Actually, no, let's create, yeah, an empty object. Why do I have a game object already on the scene? Now, this game object will be our card. And in it, it will have a plane or a quad. It will have a quad. Oh, by the way, I need now to create a folder. This is what the control button did. Called materials. And I will need to create materials for all my cards. So there will be a red suit. And red suit, let me give it this. Okay. The quad will have this. And it will be an unlit texture, which will be yeah. By the way, the mesh renderer can have more than one. Let me define all four, actually. Yep, let's create more materials simply. Okay, now you will be blue suit. You will be green suit. And you will be gray suit. Let's add the textures accordingly. Blue suit, green suit, and the gray suit. Okay. Now by dropping simply the material, I can change how the card looks. And this is what I wanted to do here. And what I want to do is actually set this to a 3x4, so this will be 0.75. Cool. So now we have our card. But if we flip it, on the Y by 180 degrees, we have nothing. Therefore, we need another quad. And oh, by the way, this will be suit. And now this here will be a 3D quad as well, which will be card. Create folder for suits. Move them here. Create folder for cards. Create material. Let's begin with circle because this is the first one that came to my mind. A circle card. By the way, I need to rotate you now 180 and resize your card on the X to 0.75. Okay. The card itself will have to be flipped 180. It will have an unlit texture as well. Now, if I rotate you, position is off, and this is why this was happening. So now I can simply rotate the card to see both sides of it. And I can actually create a quite cool animation to how it will rotate later on. But this will be on a different stream. Let me finish up the cards. 2, 4. Can I select all of them and just Control D? I could. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, you will be the cross card. You will be the diamond card. You will be the heart card. You will be lightning card. You will be the shield card. You will be star card. And now the only one left is the triangle. Cool. And this way we have all our cards. Let me flip the card real quick. And I can simply assign a new material, therefore assigning a new card. So now I'll simply go ahead and set the suit as the red one, but the card itself, yeah, I will create this as an empty card. Let me save that. PNG memory card empty. And this will actually be just a placeholder, like there is no symbol on that card because I've done goofed with something. So now I can close PaintNet, don't save. Let's create a card here. empty card. And now I need to drop the graphic for it. Go here and select empty. Done. And now I can go and drop this unlit texture. Cool. So are there any things that I need to do with all of those? Like for example, point. Yes, there was. Apply. The suit's the same. I want to see that actually. Point. And now they are sharp, as I have actually done that. And they look pretty good. Okay, so let's go to our prefabs folder. Let's change the suit to the red suit as the default one. Let's change. Yeah, it is already zero, the empty card. So let's go to the prefabs folder and create a prefab. Actually, I have this inside need to simply do something more today. So let me do the animation. Add component animator. I already had that selected, so animation, create flip card. Flip card to flip to card. Flip to card. Yeah, and this is the default state for flip to card. So let me add a keyframe at this point in time. Oh, recording. So this is the point in time here. And I want the card to be flipped. Let's say after a second. Yeah. This looks normal. But now I want at half a second. No, at 15 for the card to move slightly here, like 0.2, and go back here after that. How will it look? I done goofed because I meant minus. I still don't feel the rotation of the card when I look at it. So if I have a card that flips like this, I'm now looking at a business card that I got. Let me look at my phone. I have a card that flips like this. I want it to actually flip more like this. So I need to move it on the y-axis as well. Here. By 0.2. And this has to become 0 here as well. Actually, those here should become 0 here. So this will be 0, 2. This will be minus 0.4. This will be 0.4. This will be minus 0.2. This will be 0.2. And now let's see how this looks. Zero, zero. Yeah, this looks pretty good. But I want it to be quicker now. So what is here? Copy this, cut it out. Let's move it here. Paste. Now, copy this, cut it out, paste. Copy this, cut it out, paste. Now, copy this, cut it out, and paste. Now, this will be a very quick animation. Very quick. Very, very quick. Okay, I like it. I can actually now select all of it and create a new clip called Flip to Suit. And I will paste this whole thing, but the starting position will be 180. And the finished position will be 0. This is the only difference. Cool. Boom. And we have our animation done. We have now 2 animations, flip the card and flip the suit. It was that easy. So I will save that in a folder for scenes. Create a folder, scenes. Save that. Game. And oh, by the way, since this is a prefab, I now need to apply that. And get rid of the prefab. Save. Cool. So we did a thing. Now we can deploy our cards on the scene. Also, I need a new folder. Now that I think about it, create folder animations. Because now I have all of those, the prefabs, and they should be here. So now save everything. And yeah, this will be it. Have a nice evening. Sorry for the mix-up at the beginning, but I recompensated you with showing you some new cool stuff I learned on the Game Jam. And yeah, have a nice evening. I will add some end cards here. So somewhere here will be a subscription button. Right here will be a playlist in a moment or so. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more. Remember to leave a comment if you think I do something good or something wrong. Follow me on Twitter, and in the right-hand corner playlist with all the other episodes of Let's Make a Classic Game, which are now free. but there will be more. And also the playlist to Dodger. So, again, have a nice evening, and I'm Moldiar. See you in the other world.